gonna tear you down. You gotta stand up and fight. Oh, you gotta stand up. Oh, you fight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, you fight.
In person is so much more beautiful.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another great episode of Vision Talks. My name is Greg Lamont,
Dude.
and we got a great talk on the way. Hope y'all's ready. Spark up if you got them.
Spark. Yeah.
Sit back and enjoy.
How was everybody's Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was everybody's Christmas? I say mine was. It was Christmas. It was a good day.
It was merry. Mine was merry.
Christ
Real
was
good.
at mass. Yeah, it was everywhere. Yeah, for sure. Nah, let us know how your Christmas was in the comments below. It's a good holiday, bad holiday. Let us know. But yeah, I'd like to start by saying that I was technically wrong, technically right, but technically wrong. The government did not shut down last week. 2 hours before the deadline, they ended up passing the bill, and we're up and running.
Phew.
We're live. Let's
Now,
go.
like, what do you think? Like, I don't know. Like, cutting it close with, like, you know, making some food or doing whatever on time is okay, but, like, cutting
Right.
that close sounds crazy, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
to fucking agree on a bill.
yeah, we know. We fucked around long enough. Let's get it done in the last 2 hours and keep the government rolling, I guess.
Facts. Nah, yeah, I think most people, regardless of what side you're on, would agree that at least right now there's a lot of corruption in that bitch, and I don't
In
know,
that bitch.
So, facts. But yeah, the government's up. The government's running. Congratulations. Clap, clap, clap. I'd like to say I lost the giveaway last night. I thought I was gonna win a giveaway. I mean, I didn't think I was gonna win, but I hope I got hurt. So last night on Kick.com, my first time ever actually being on it. I don't know. Have you ever been on Kick?
I've never been on Kick. Is it
Exactly.
How's it spelled?
K-I-C-K.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know if it was, like...
So Kick.com, Drake and Aiden Ross had this stream last night. I logged out early. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Drake's my favorite artist and all, but Aiden just naturally, that nigga has a lot of sus moments. I don't but it was a wholesome thing. They gave some good shit away, but it was mainly to like sob story shit. So I didn't send in the sob story.
And
So
playing like the
maybe
pictures in like in black and white of the dogs. In the arms of an angel.
Facts, no, facts, real shit. I should have sent in some sad shit. Had my daughter just like arming the cast or something. Or just, I don't know. But he did say that it's going to be annual Drizmas, so he's doing these every year. So next year I'll send in a sad story.
Do you think what would you have chosen? Because I saw there was like a $250K cash prize. There was a G-Wagon or a Lambo or whatever.
Yeah.
What would you have taken?
That's a really good question. I'm gonna ask
There was
you
like
the
10
same thing
options
after.
at least.
Yeah. So there
Excuse me.
was. Oh, my phone's right there. So yeah,
Yeah,
there
we're
was, so there was multiple options. There was you either get a G-Wagon or a Lambo. You get 2 people were getting $250K. 3 people got dream vacations. 2 Toronto artists got $100K investment. And there was like 3 more gifts, right? So I was hoping to get the 250, but really to invest, not to be like, oh, I got 250, I'm about to blow through this shit. Nah, if I get 250, that shit's gonna be 25 M's.
Bro, you have to think there's people out there too.
365
Like, shout out Sneezy.
Yo,
Love you, brother.
Sneeze.
He's probably waking up like around this time or maybe a little bit later. There's people out there right now.
Fucking
Think
night
about that.
out.
Waking up to like a whole 100K just in their account now.
Yeah,
What
it's
do you do
coming
with that,
really
man?
fucking soon.
Oh,
really
yeah, for
fucking
sure.
soon. 100K in your
Regardless.
account, I mean, that'd be a hell of a blessing. I don't think most people
Speaking of
have the mindset to maintain it. But I do want to ask you, which gift would you have wanted?
I definitely would have took the 250K too, just because I feel like all those other items are cool, but with that money I can make more money and get
Right,
all
you're a
stuff
businessman,
anyway. You know what
so
I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, it's just I would prefer to, as an entrepreneur, I prefer to just invest
For
than
sure.
do anything else. But speaking of that too, though, how are those accounts going? How's those accounts going? Didn't you just get those 2 funded accounts or 1 funded account?
Yeah, I mean, this week there hasn't been much volume because it's a holiday week, but I'm looking to have them pass by the first week of January. 2 funded accounts. So, for those who know anything about trading markets such as Forex or futures or even some cryptos, a lot of this common in crypto, there's something called prop firms. So, anybody who doesn't have a large amount of capital but is looking to get a large amount of capital to invest and does have the skills to actually use it, you can go to a prop firm, trusted one, do your research, pay for an evaluation. You have to pass usually 2 phases. And if you prove that you're a profitable trader, they give you bread. So I applied 25K, 50K. We'll see what happens.
25K account. That's gonna
But
flip.
I'm playing it smart. I'm playing it very smart. Hell yeah, fuck yeah. But yeah, I recommend everybody do your research on prop firms. But
Do
I
your
want
own research on everything, bro.
facts.
The fuck?
Take everything with a grain of salt. Cause I could be AI. I might not even be real.
He's a robot. I know it. I've been testing him. Man.
Real shit.
Splash some water on the motherfucker.
Nah, but for real, I want to ask this dude because he was talking about this a bunch today. What is it about these Pope doors?
Okay, so,
up with
like,
the Pope doors?
I don't even know much about it, but I just heard that like recently that like apparently the Pope opens a door around Christmas or on Christmas every year now. This is the 5th door he opened this year, and I'm the first hearing. This is my first time hearing about this personally, but a handful of other people that I've talked to too are claiming that this is the first time they've heard about it too. And you said this is the first time you're hearing about it.
Facts, hidden.
It's just
hidden
odd.
knowledge.
It's something that's not obviously been talked about much until this year for whatever reason.
Right. I tell you why. I tell you why.
Why? What do you think?
Because they literally have censorship agencies right now. Like, whenever I was saying, like 2 episodes ago or episode ago about that bill that didn't get passed, had like 1,500 pages. There was a whole 60-page section about funding censorship with billions of dollars. And there's an agency. It's called like ACG or some shit, but it's like for censoring shit. So
Bro.
I bet you they had shit with that. But the Pope, do you think the Pope is a holy dude? Do you think the Pope is like some type of cult selected dude? Like, how do you become the Pope? What is a
Okay,
fucking
like-
Pope?
I don't know. I don't know, but like me personally, just being someone who's not like, I'm not majorly religious, but I do believe obviously in God.
Yeah, God is real.
God is real, and I just think that to put faith and put so much whatever it is into one human being is kind of unnecessary.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Who is
Unless
this
it's
dude?
yourself.
You know what I mean? That's my opinion. That's just my opinion. I don't even know him. You know what I mean? What's the Pope's name? Does he have a name?
But I do believe in that same token that you have to have your leaders amongst people. So, at least the way this shit's set up. So I think the Pope isn't he supposed to like represent? Yeah, Jesse, is the Pope represent the Catholic Church? Am I right, or is that wrong?
Yes, it would be Catholic, I believe. Yes.
So he's supposed to be like a hierarchy. in
He's
the
very,
Catholic-
very, very, very well respected.
Yeah, but
and
I've also heard a
highly-
lot of like dirt on different Popes. Okay, all right.
I've
so-
heard a lot of stuff too. I don't know what is what. You know what I mean? I
So-
don't want to speak on it because I
Yeah.
don't know for sure. But that's just.
Yeah.
Wait,
Nah,
did someone say something? Who's that?
No, that's the stream
Oh.
dementi.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I don't know. I personally I wouldn't trust the Pope, seeing the way that like everything's set up. And I visited the Vatican. I believe that's like one of the places he's at or whatever. And they say that most of the world's secrets are in the Vatican. The Vatican, the building itself is considered a country. So Yeah, there's probably some dirt there.
Yeah, what's that about? Why is the building itself considered? Is it because it's so big?
It's a huge fucking build. The building is so complex. Like you gotta go visit one day. It's insane. A lot of it was made by Michelangelo and different people, but it's like genius fucking. And a lot of the buildings out there make the White. Have you like seen the White House? Like they make the White House look.
I've
like
never seen it in person.
You haven't. Well,
No.
Well, if you look at the scale of the White House, like, and you look at some of the old king's buildings in Italy, like it makes the White House look like a dwarf.
That's
For
crazy.
real, no lie. Crazy work. But
And to think people were using less material and less machinery to make those things back then is actually impressive. Really
so
impressive.
they say, yeah.
So they say, but yeah. What do you
Fact.
believe? Do you think they had excavators or whatever stuff like that?
I
back
think
then?
they most
Further back?
certainly have had technology and have had many resets. I don't think maybe their technology was identical to ours, but I don't know. The way that this building is, bro, the way that all these fucking structures are, I don't know, man.
I think the aliens built the pyramids.
Fuck yeah.
I'm starting to believe in those CIA documents where they said, dude, astral projected to
Yeah.
Mars like 8 million years ago, and there was giant humans there building pyramids, and that they were like having a crisis that it was becoming uninhabitable. So low key, like the running theory is we came from Mars and seek peace on Earth.
That sounds like a DMT trip.
And these are like classified CIA documents though.
Yeah. Nah, I believe it. I think definitely giants like the Anunnaki and different things like sparked a boom, and I think governments and shit are still in touch with these different beings. A lot of it's crazy. He's talking about CIA, the class, whatever the fuck it is, the classified or whatever classification.
That's the classified
Like,
school survival guide.
This shit happens a lot. I think it happens like every few months. They declassify shit and nobody hears about it unless Joe Rogan or somebody talks about it. Like that's an issue. Like, do you know any declassified shit?
I mean, I know a handful of declassified shit now, but like I'm trying to think.
Documents and shit from the CIA. Like I know the astral projection one you're talking about. I know about that, and they had a couple other things like written into that same document. And now, obviously,
Wasn't Project Bluebeam wasn't that declassified? Technically, because that's like basically
Probably.
what the fuck is going on right now. I think.
Isn't it MK Ultra too or some shit?
That was that was the one where they were giving them all
CIA. Bro, oh shit.
Yeah, they were feeding them LSD and shit.
Slaves.
mental super soldiers, like motherfuckers that could use telekinesis and shit.
Fire.
I think once they realized that LSD was going to make people more loving and more self-aware, they decided to shut it down. And I really do believe that they utilized Charles Manson for that.
For real. See, I don't know too much about him.
You think it went?
Because a lot of the motherfuckers they had in there on LSD was in like not good circumstances.
They weren't doing okay. Well, that's because they tested it on mental patients, didn't they? For the most part.
Not even just that, but I mean, like, imagine the CIA takes you and they bring you down into a dungeon.
Yeah, some basement. They just
Put
got
you
lights
at a
on.
chair and a table and say, all right, you're gonna take us and we're gonna see what happens to you.
I tell you
Yeah.
what.
Like, I'm
That's-
gonna be freaking out the whole time.
Yeah, that's
they did
god
like
awful.
torture shit too. I don't know if it was MK Ultra, but if you check out Valuetainment, who's very reputable and actually a big source of like different news and shit going on now, and all things business. They interviewed somebody who was a fucking Rothschild slave, like, and she was there with, I forget like the names of the Rothschilds that she was around, but she talked about like all these children that they had and like the different torture things they do, and they were trying to do programming, and they would do like freezing, like ice torture, like just horrible shit.
You ever watch the
Like,
Squid
horrible-
Games?
The Squid Games?
Yeah.
No.
It's pretty wicked what they do to those people. Oh,
For real?
really? Wow, I'm gonna have to look into that.
What the fuck is going on? All right,
What
tell
the
me about
fuck
it.
is up?
Whoa.
they towards the end of the first season in Squid Games, they basically have like the higher ups, the elites that are running the Squid Games are the Rothschilds. Like it's it's the family. Like it's identical to them.
I highly recommend. I want to show you it too. Like check out what this girl was saying. Like she was not capping. Like she was really there, like seeing shit. The motherfucker slimy.
Free slime. If he's not, is he out?
Yeah, he's out. He's
Hey, my
he's free,
boy.
He's free. Let's go.
Not really.
Little baby's poop. But let's see. I just want to mention while we're on the topic of what's going on in the world and shit, my nigga Trump is about to come in office. Obviously, I talk about it every week, and he has his confirmation hearing in about 2 weeks. So, like CIA and shit, Kash Patel is about to get assigned to director of FBI if he gets confirmed, which he said that he was going to gut the FBI and make it a museum. And he said it'd be nice to have documents released every few weeks, or like on a website, have shit declassified that's able to be declassified, that's not going to like put us at jeopardy for war and shit. So I think with all these different things going on, we're about to get a boatload of shit in these next 4 years. Okay, but anyways,
You gotta make a museum out of the people that are doing all the corrupt shit, just like they did in China.
The crazy thing is, Kash Patel worked for the FBI for years, and he's seen a lot of shit, and now he's about to be the director of it.
In China, there's a museum, and they made a bunch of like different scenes and stuff with like people and figurines.
Yeah.
And they used like people that had committed treason on China and shit like that, like people who were imprisoned and stuff. Like their actual bodies in the museum.
I think I seen the Skin Museum.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, speaking of China, I just seen China has like, while they are a big economic powerhouse in a sense, they're also struggling because they have entire fucking cities that are just empty. Like a lot of homelessness there as well. But if you look it up, they have these big cities, like towers, look like New York, empty. I think we should buy land there.
I was just about to say, man,
in the next 3 years or so, we're buying land there.
Buy some land there.
Facts.
Go, do some paranormal investigations in one of those buildings. We need to start a channel for that
We
too.
definitely need to just put the GoPros on, put like a nighttime filter on some shit. It's up.
It's up.
Yeah, we're going to abandoned hospitals, abandoned everything. We're crashing weddings in our Ghostbuster costumes.
Could you imagine the Burj Khalifa if it was like abandoned?
What is that?
It's the tallest building in the world.
God bless. No.
The Khalifa.
The Khalifa. Nah, but hold on. The last few confirmations I want to mention. Kash Patel, RFK for HHS. Fucking Tulsi Gabbard for head of national security and intelligence. And yeah, a bunch of shit. They also said they're going to do a lot of deregulating, which is good for trading and everything.
Bro,
But
trading's going to be up this next year.
uppity. But what did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
You didn't say nothing.
I didn't say
I thought you
shit.
said something before that. Eat your Zens. Zen sponsorship. It's like, nah. It's like, nah. But, yeah, I wanted to ask, do you think vaccines are good or bad?
Bad.
Really?
Yeah. Because,
Damn, that was fast as fuck.
yeah, quick.
Tell me why.
When I was vaccinated, like when I got vaccines for the flu, was when I was, bless you.
Thank you.
That was when I got the sickest I've ever gotten in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
I've never gotten sicker. Like after I was like 13, 14, my mom took me off of the quit taking me to get vaccines and stuff like that. She was like, I'm done doing that. Every time we go and get them, we get sick, blah, blah, blah. And then, I mean, next thing you know, bro, like I'm taking natural medicine and stuff every year and stuff like that when I feel like I'm getting a cold. And like I might still get that cold, but I don't get like deathly ill like I did when I was a kid, bro. I'd go get shots. Like I'm talking a couple months later, I'm dying. I'm laying on the couch. I'm throwing up. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I'm sick as fuck.
Damn.
And I think it was really just what they were like what they gave you. I
So-
might sound crazy, but
so-
whatever.
How long ago did you stop deciding to do the flu vaccine?
Shit, bro. Like 12 years old, something like that.
Fire.
Yeah,
Fire.
I've been taking natural
Okay.
medicines like since.
Hell
then,
yeah,
and
let
stuff
that
like
food be that medicine. But I agree. I mean, I'll say this. And who brought it to light to me was RFK. So right now there's 72 vaccinations that are supposed to be taken for children or whatever, blah, 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 right? None of these 72 vaccines, and this is a fact, none of them have been safety tested in human trials before being done. And none of these people who are making these vaccines can be held legally liable. They pretty much have immunity, like, to lawsuits or anything like that.
Now,
So
how
it's
is
kinda
that?
crazy. I don't know.
It's
Ask
just the way they.
government.
That's wild. Yeah.
No, but for real, like, you can't. There's no legal action you could take against these vaccine companies.
They created. Speaking at like running it back to MK Ultra, by the way, they created liquid. That is like like liquid technology, basically,
Yeah.
technology that they can put inside of your body and like stuff
Hell
like
yeah.
that. And there's also like
Nanobots and shit.
yeah, there's certain things I feel like they definitely don't tell us about.
Hey, we gotta make a movie about this shit. 2025. It's up.
Let's just call it that. The movie 2025.
2025 facts. Our next podcast is gonna be in 2025. What do you see happening?
Whole year from now, bro. What's gonna happen
A whole fucking year.
next year, bro? We'll be alive.
I mean, I don't know. 2025. I feel like there's gonna be a complete different aura and energy. Like just the whole country.
I think that the definition of aura has been changed this year.
Yeah, I mean,
Not like
yeah.
you didn't use it wrong, but like
Yeah.
I just feel like people.
Trying to say people got aura levels and shit. That's crazy.
Yeah,
But nah, whenever I say aura, I just think that, like,
it's
think
gonna
of
feel different.
2018, 2016, 2008, like these different years they had, like,
2009 was a very impactful year.
yeah,
That year was
2012, a lot of people were losing their mind.
Yeah. There was an earthquake around my house that year, which was really weird because I remember them saying like, "Oh, the world's gonna end," whatever,
Right,
you know,
I
the mines,
remember. Fuck yeah.
and
I think there was one in Uniontown that year too.
it was all in this area. It was
Yeah.
like all around out here, like eastern Pennsylvania, and it never was explained, that earthquake.
Right. It just kind of came and went.
It just happened.
They mentioned like, oh, there was an earthquake, but it never went any deeper than that.
It was so bad that stuff fell off of my walls, and I remember like running out into the kitchen, and at the time I think my mom was making food or something, and she was holding on to the table and looked at me and was like you know, freaking out. I ran
Right.
outside. My neighbors were all outside. People were outside everywhere across the street. What the fuck? Like looking
Where
around.
the animals like trip into. Or...
Oh, that's another weird thing about it. That day, my cats were like, they always go outside to use the, you know, and but they were going inside and just knocking shit off of the counters and doing all kinds of bad shit they never usually do.
Right.
And I think it was because they knew like that was coming. They sensed that coming.
Damn.
Animals can sense shit long
Nah,
before it
for
comes.
sure.
I
For
feel
sure,
like.
especially cats. But yeah, nah, that's what I mean. There's just different impactful moments. I feel like this year there was a lot of shit that happened, but like it was just like,
This year was eventful.
yeah, it was eventful. It definitely was eventful. I just feel like it didn't have the high points that are coming next year. I feel like next year has huge, like it's gonna be. We're gonna be a powerhouse. I feel like Canada's gonna be a 51st state type shit. But yeah,
What was your favorite song this year,
my favorite song
or
this year.
album, in general?
Favorite album.
Mine,
I don't know.
I don't even know. I couldn't even say mine To be honest, personally, I could say.
How about we do top 3?
Okay, bet.
All right.
Um,
Okay,
um,
favorite album this year. I'll probably say J. Cole's EP. Well, it's an EP, but J. Cole's EP he dropped that had 7-minute drill on it.
That's fine.
I'll probably say I'll mention as an honorable mention the death of Slim Shady. I'll say
I can't even think of albums that came
I'll say
out this year.
yeah, facts. I'll say Pluto Ski.
Yeah, Plutoski was gonna be my first one. I was gonna say.
Facts. Pluto Ski's fire.
Yeah, Plutoski.
And then one more. I don't know.
There wasn't a lot. There wasn't a whole lot of music. I feel
Facts.
like
I
that
feel
came
like
out
this
this
year
year.
was so based around the beef.
The beef.
The beef. Yeah. What else dropped? I'll probably say. I don't know.
Next topic.
Yeah. Nah. You gotta give yours.
I can't think. I got.
Damn.
I got
bro. Ask the
Plutoski.
question. Can't even give
I
it.
know. I got Plutoski, and
Plutoski.
that's it, bro. Yeah, I can't. Like 3. I mean, yeah. Top 3: Plutoski.
That's crazy work. That's okay. All right, next topic. That's crazy work. All right, so in more Greg talk, so a fucking Russian general was just murdered. I don't know if y'all know, but I know now. You know, a Russian general was murdered. Okay, so yeah, I don't remember his name. It's like some sort of
If I could
Russian
look
name.
at it, I probably still couldn't pronounce it anyway. But
Exactly, but he was killed. So, and also, Merry Christmas. Russia just bombed Ukraine on Christmas.
on Christmas,
There's some news or news channel type shit. All right, so
Isn't
also,
that like-
did you see? I think it was on Christmas.
isn't that supposed to be like? I mean, not like it matters, I guess, but like, isn't that supposed to be like against like war rules and shit like that?
Bro, the
Like, don't
Russia
they have
Ukraine
rules of war?
is like stupid.
Like, you can't use Agent
Ukraine
Orange
is not
anymore.
gonna beat Russia.
You can't use napalm. You can't use flamethrowers.
You know what's crazy?
You
like,
can buy a flamethrower online.
I
now.
mean, so one of Zelensky's aides, he recently, like, he's no longer his aide. He detached from him, I guess you could say. But he also just went on valuetainment like last week or some shit. And he was talking about like there was multiple points where they could have came to a peace agreement, but like certain people just weren't like with it. They just wanted the war to keep going.
That's
Like,
crazy.
I feel like it's
Why
a
is it even
pointless
up to
war.
like a few people? Shouldn't it be up to like a majority or no?
I
is
feel
that-
like personally they should fucking mind their fucking business. But also at the same time, like a lot of people give me the point, and I guess it's a somewhat good point that it's just like what Hitler was doing. Because Hitler tried to invade one country, and once he got it, he wanted the next, and then the next. He said if he gets Ukraine, then he's gonna go through Europe, blah blah blah. Which okay, I get it, but I feel like a lot of people don't understand. I'm not a fan of Putin. I'm not gonna say that. I mean, he's a thug. He's crazy, but I think they don't understand that there was actually a lot of moments where Putin was trying to have peace with us in the world. He wanted to join NATO at multiple points. Like, he just wanted it to be, like, no bumping heads. But the establishment and shit, they like war. That's
It's
pretty
like
much
they,
what it is.
they want war because I think for whatever reason it's like without creating a problem, then an outside source is going to create a problem. At least that's what people feel like. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I don't think that they
I
should
feel
be
like-
going to war, but I just think that people think
No,
think
I hear
differently.
you. I feel like like I said, the establishment, it's the people who are like the unelected people who are really running shit. I feel like war's profitable. It's always been profitable. The IRS was actually started 1 year before World War I, and it was before that it was claimed unconstitutional by the Supreme Court. Lincoln invented the IRS, and then he said this will only last 10 years. After 10 years, they got rid of it. And then a year before World War II, they brought it back, and then they started doing more taxes. And they said, okay, this will just be for, Congress said it will just be for a short time, but people started accepting it. And over time, taxes, they're not questioned anymore. I think the IRS needs to be deleted. I ain't gonna lie.
It's like Robin Hood in the movie Robin Hood. The king was taxing everybody like crazy.
For real?
Yeah, literally the story of Robin Hood. It's like basically it's like a very basic and simple way to put like what they do. There's like no need.
Wait, the story of Robin Hood?
Yeah, like
Which Robin Hood are we talking about?
the old one, like old school, like the cartoon
I
shit.
need you to explain this. I'm a bit confused. Can you? Can you
I'm gonna try.
elaborate, sir?
I'm gonna attempt to
You
elaborate.
got this shit.
So like the king taxes all of his people,
Okay.
and it's just like the government. I don't know how to
Okay.
explain it really.
So,
I don't know.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna say, because I think this shit matters. The only reason I talk about this type of shit that I'm talking about is because it's going to affect all of us. I think the IRS is going to be deleted. It needs to be deleted. I don't think it will be deleted until 2026. But Donnie T mentioned in his NBC interview 2 weeks ago that he wants to get rid of it and he thinks it could be done. He mentioned it on Joe Rogan. And Elon and Vivek talk a lot about getting rid of it. I mean, it's just another one of those 3-letter agencies. That's all it is. If we can stop spending, because the last 12 years, no, I think it was like last 5, and then there was a couple years where it wasn't, and then all the years before that. But we have spent more than we've made, which is idiocy if you're in debt, how we're in debt.
That's
We've spent
insane.
way more than we've made, and it's common sense. If you want to fix your debt, just budget. That's all it is. Budget and make more money. That's all you got to do.
Budgeting is a lot easier, I think, than people make it. I think people overthink.
Yeah. You're the fucking U.S. government. If you can't budget, you better invest in some mentorship. There's something wrong with
Are we
you.
still in debt anyway,
What?
or no?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
We're $36 trillion in debt.
I was gonna say it's worse than it's ever been.
The budget was balanced last in 2000, 1999, 2000. And then, like, there was moments where it was, like, up, down. The last 4 years, we've spent, I think 9 trillion. It's like 1/3, 1/4 of our overall debt. But it's
So
all
just
right.
in the last year, we've blown more money than ever before.
Ever. But you gotta think about this. Like, that matters because if we get that shit down, which we're going to, I got faith in it. If we get that shit down, everything's cheaper. Like, you remember the days whenever shit was pennies and shit?
I
That's
remember the days
literally
whenever
due to overspending. So if we get that shit down, and then we get in a surplus, and everybody's funding us, bruh.
I was just thinking about it the other day. I used to get a burger at Denny's, and it
God
used to have a
damn.
fucking knife in it
Yo,
because it was so goddamn big.
Michael Myers.
I had to cut it in half, eat
God
one
damn.
half of it, and you could take the other half of it home because one half of the fucking burger was big enough that it was almost like a whole burger itself. Now the burger is so fucking small, I need 2 of them,
Facts. And they're trying to
and it
poison
costs
us.
more than it did before.
Why the fuck you trying to poison us, man?
I just want to fucking eat a burger,
I
man.
just want to eat. Don't kill me, dog. But yeah, nah, that's true. I remember the ice cream truck when I was a youngin'. Everything was $1 or less. Them little screamers with the stick, 75 cents.
That's crazy.
And I remember in like a 3-year span, that shit went from 75 cents to like $2.75, $3. But that shit's probably $6 now.
For real.
But no, I just think it's important that we just get some common sense, especially if you're a leader. Get some common sense, get a little bit less regulation and shit. But yeah, is there any highlights you want to mention for the year or anything of that sort?
Let me look what I have here. Oh, why the fuck is R. Kelly free? That's a good question.
Nah, facts.
That just happened, I
I'm
guess,
not
like in
gonna
the
lie.
past
I
24 hours.
I seen some shit pop up about that yesterday from a page, and I'm like, what? And I typed it in, and as I was typing it in, the first thing that popped up was like TMZ, R. Kelly, free da da da. But it said 2019 whenever I looked at it after I showed you that last. It said 2019, so I don't know.
And that is
It could have been like false news. But
what was it you
if
said?
he is free,
He's up to
keep him on house arrest the rest of his life.
he's up to no good.
He's gonna be sacrificed.
What was that plane crash about you were talking about?
You didn't hear about the plane crash?
No.
There was a plane crash. 29 people survived it. It was 29 or 39. I think it was
Damn, was it
29.
like an airliner? So like 200 and some, like 200 people died or some shit?
No, so it's crazy. It wasn't like a huge plane. Could you look it up real quick?
Yeah.
Just look up plane crash.
You think it'll just come right up from there?
Just amazing. Why are you looking that up?
Shit.
I'm gonna mention to the people, tap in tonight, 6 p.m. Stash spots.
Smoke
Every
up. Smoke
Friday,
up.
6 p.m. Stash spots. Light up, tap in.
Saturday the next day, Marley at 8
Tell the people.
p.m.
Tell the people. Marley's interviews every Saturday, 8 p.m. Tap in.
All right, so it says here, I can't pronounce that. Airlines
New intro coming in 2 weeks.
flight crashes in Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Is that where it was?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you see how many people survived? I think it was like 19 people died and like 29 survived or some shit. But I don't know. Have you ever heard of a plane crash and half the people survive? I haven't heard of too many. Have you?
Yeah, 38 people killed? No, 38 people killed, 29 survivors. I don't know, it's kind of odd. It's definitely an odd number.
Usually like 4 people survive or some shit.
Yeah, that's an odd number. I don't know. And it's, what is it, 190? The airline was 190, it says.
Yeah.
It looks mangled, man.
My
It's
third
not
best album that dropped this year would be Independence Day. Independence Day, baby. Independence Day, baby, for sure.
Hey, that's a good one.
Independence Day, baby. Next year, me, Dude, Sneezy, we're all dropping. Hunter's gonna drop too. So 2025 is lit. It's lit. It's up. But yeah, you peeped that.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of information on there
I
about
know.
it.
It was
It's
kind
kind
of
of
like
weird. It's really their area about it.
vaguely mentioned. But yeah, I do want to say another thing that's been kind of under the radar, but people's attention lately is quantum computers. They're doing teleportation, like experiments now, all this different type of shit.
They're pulling answers from parallel universes because it has, I guess, the ability to do so molecularly speaking.
Well, quantum is literally the structure of reality. It's pretty much just a word they use for structure reality. So whenever you can do something quantum, like a quantum leap is leaping from one dimension to another.
So
Go ahead.
if a computer, if the computer itself is reality and like it's like would it? Do you think it could rewrite the fabric of like biological like time? Like it could do some serious fucking
Absolutely.
damage.
I
bro.
think if you're not spiritually solid in these next decades to come, I think you can succumb to, like, they're going to manipulate a lot of people's reality. I think you just always have to be in control of yours for sure. But let me ask you this. Let's say you're a billionaire. Let's just say theoretically you're a billionaire. And you can, if you want, use this technology. Are you using it?
If I'm a billionaire and I have like access to a quantum computer,
Like the best of the best. Like,
I'm gonna have someone that goes and uses it for me and does what I need, like, want them to do with it, and then they
Okay.
can come back and report to me. And
whoa. Okay.
I'm gonna make sure it's somebody that speaks a different language. I have a translator for them, and I'm gonna have that translator
Oh yeah.
let me know if they're acting funny one of the times they come back from the computer. Because, I mean, I don't even know, bro. They could go and, like, use that thing and, like, it can, like, rewrite the structure of them and, like,
Right.
recreate them. And
That's
they
the
could become
thing.
walking around or some shit
Like-
like a clone.
One, I want to say the first thing that pops in my head whenever we talk about this technology is Stewie Griffin. Whenever he has that little fucking thing that he throws on the ground and he jumps on it and like, and then he has his time machine and shit. That shit reminds me of it. But I do want to say, you also think about in like movies and shit, whenever somebody time travels, it's always like, no, don't mess with this because you'll change our timeline, right?
Right.
So it's like you gotta wonder like, well, that should happen, but also there's supposedly
You got,
infinite reality, so who knows?
I always feel like I come back to this, but I just feel like it makes sense. I think that the Mandela effect has a lot to do with time travel, or the
Yeah,
fact that
for sure.
somebody has access to time travel and they've
Mhm.
continuously traveled back and they keep doing all this shit, and that's why all this stuff keeps changing, and we can remember it. But
For
there's other
sure.
people who can't because they're living in different timelines. You know
For
what I mean?
sure. I think we all have access to it. Like, and I think like we create our realities with our mindsets and like how it. I think like sometimes we shift into a new place or like get new downloads, and sometimes we're in a reality where somebody, some being, somebody, whatever, shifts the reality.
Think you can meditate and just time travel yourself, like without anything?
Yeah, I think definitely. Yeah, 100%.
Because molecularly speaking, we're like crystal anyway.
Yeah, I think it may not happen the way it happens in movies, but I think these concepts don't just come from nowhere. You know what I mean?
Like what, in movies in general? Are these concepts?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, movie- yeah.
Cause like we was talking about declassified shit. Like shit gets declassified all the time. Like astral projection. If you can astral project, and they've also declassified a lot of psychics in the CIA. Like if you can do these things, you should not doubt that you could do that. In my opinion.
I feel like people don't exercise their brain.
Facts.
I
People
know.
don't exercise enough.
You should write the things that your brain, like the things that you think of that you think are like crazy. You should write those down.
Yeah.
Or you think that are like,
By crazy, you mean like you think like
Just
oh,
different.
I couldn't do that type shit.
yeah, like, oh
Yeah,
no,
I
there's no way
definitely
that could
think-
happen, or there's no way I could do that.
You gotta be ambitious. 2025 especially. I think 2025 is a big year of opportunity. I think the years to come there will be so much opportunity. But I think if you think about a snowball going down a giant snow hill, if you get that higher towards the top, you're gonna get much more return on investment. So start believing in yourself early. Start believing in yourself now. Start.
Where's the snow at anyway? We didn't get a white Christmas, and it
Yeah.
has not snowed.
We've had like out of the last 13 years, maybe what, 2 white Christmases.
I want it to snow.
Welcome to PA.
man.
And then in a month, it's going to be everywhere.
It's like warm outside right now.
Facts.
Doesn't even make sense. Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Guaviva. Hell yeah. Would you ever go to anywhere in Spain?
In Spain?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your top 3 places, if you could do it next year, which you can, top 3 places where you'd visit? Whether to vacation, discover.
I don't even know
whatever.
if I can name 3 places off the top of my
alright.
head because I'm is it Brazil and Spain? Or no?
I don't know.
I think
anywhere
that's
in
South
Spain.
America.
don't
I
know
literally,
anything about
I
Spain.
can't even think of
I
what's
just
in
know
Spain right now.
Spanish women are beautiful. But
So,
so I'll say my list, and then you come up on my list. Egypt, 2025. I'm going. I'm doing these things, manifesting. It's happening. Egypt. I'd like to visit. Yeah, I'd probably like to visit. Well, I would say Brazil, but there's a lot of crazy shit happening there right now. So I'll say Egypt, maybe some place like Jerusalem or some ancient place. And then definitely like Fiji or Aruba, like a vacation spot after a couple W's.
I don't know if it's possible to take a vacation there, but I want to go to Sungyeon Dome or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know how you pronounce it exactly.
That sounds lit as fuck.
It's
Is that in
the
Hong Kong?
world's largest cave. They could obviously they wouldn't be able to because of like structure and stuff, but they could build skyscrapers in this cave.
I've heard about.
That's how big it
It's
is.
like 1,000 Mile Cave or something.
Yeah, it's huge, and there's places where people will camp in there. There's like a river that runs through it,
Yeah.
and
You know,
shit like that.
That's so crazy. You know, I think it's a shame how a lot of ancient structures get destroyed. I think to hide the true knowledge from us. But like, I seen this picture where like the Grand Canyon, which it's known that they did like a lot of exploding there and like pretty much crafted shit there. But there's like this one spot. It looks kind of like the Sphinx, but it was like destroyed, and they put a picture of the Sphinx next to it. They talk about how like part of Egypt is in America. Like there's a lot of pyramids. Like in Memphis, I believe there's a pyramid.
Memphis, Tennessee, and we are in swampland that was eaten Egypt. Like when Pangea broke apart, this area in Pennsylvania was
That's
at
what
one
I'm
point
saying.
swampland.
There's a lot of
Egypt.
shit that's just hidden. Like this is why I'm saying I feel like they can do these things because Egyptian Mystery School, which is where Jesus went whenever he left the Bible for a few years. He went to he went to Egypt, and what he was taught was their Egyptian Mystery School, and they have some deep fucking shit. I recommend look up Thoth. Look up Thoth. Look up Thoth.
Yeah, Thoth was basically, was that Jesus or?
Nah. He was. I mean, he's kind of like Jesus, but he's not. Jesus learned from him.
Okay.
But
I want to go to Egypt too, but I also want to go to Amsterdam. Just
Amsterdam.
because of
fuck
all
yeah.
the cannabis places that are out there now.
Facts. I follow this dude from Amsterdam. His name's like Drew Sharon or some shit. Amsterdam looks lit as fuck. They got like cannabis, coffee, all that. I think that shit needs to come to America in the next 3 years, 2 years.
Like cannabis coffee shops. You don't. There's none here. We don't have any.
No, I mean like it's infused in the coffee and shit, all that.
Oh
There's none
yeah,
of that in
yeah,
America.
no, yeah.
I mean, maybe in Cali, but I haven't seen any or heard of any.
The Pizza Pusher, I'm pretty sure, still does infused Italian, like
That sounds
top
lit.
shelf Italian food. Yeah, there's.
Alright, where's that at?
He started in New York City, I think it was, and then he's moved down now. He's in Philly too, and yeah,
Damn, he's
Pizza
doing it
Pusher.
in Philly. How the fuck?
yeah.
That's
He works with well, I don't know if he works with him, but he's pretty good friends with Burner now. Now that once Burner did his that Marijuana Mania episode thing on YouTube.
Fuck yeah, well, more power to him. He's an innovator. That's awesome.
It's the Mania.
Mania. But yeah, I did want to ask you too, because you mentioned Mars. Actually, I think it was Jesse who mentioned Mars about like people coming here and editing shit from Mars. Do you think it's possible for us to get at least our first person, if not multiple people, to Mars in the next 10 years, next decade?
I feel like they have already gotten people on other planets doing shit.
For sure. But
You know what I mean?
but do you
Well,
think
like,
for the public,
for
like
the
the same
public?
way they do the moon and shit?
I think it'll be another 100 years.
100 years, that's insane.
I know that sounds insane, but I really don't think that they're
Damn.
anywhere near ready to start innovating that into like civilization and into public, because I don't think people are ready for that. Like when it comes to like teleportation and
Well, I don't know about at least the teleporting aspect, but I disagree. So Elon's first actual planned takeoff trip there is in 2 years, and there's been a lot of innovation and technology with such things and distances we've gone. Like we just got something near the sun recently. I think definitely within the next 4 years, rich people will be able to have their own rockets, and I think within the next 8 to 10 years, people will be able to take trips there. But I think most of the next decade will just be experimenting. And the reason I think it's going to happen quick is because there's a lot of regulation right now. And there's a lot of actual, in the last few years, attempts against these, like, against the elevation in this shit, against the progress, like trying to down it. And like I said, they're getting rid of a lot of regulations. So I think that will lead to a big boom in innovation. So
I hope that that's true. I'd love to go to space.
hell yeah.
Go see. Where would you go? Like,
If I go to space,
if you have a choice to go, like, to
I
a
mean-
specific planet
I
or
mean,
the moon,
it-
or
now if the point where we could do that, I think it is like probably 40 years or so. But if I could go to a place, I mean, in order to go to another galaxy, you would have to use teleportation because the closest fucking galaxy is like 1,000 fucking light years, which would mean if you go to the speed of light, which is impossible because you'll blow up, but if you go to the speed of light, it would take you 1,000 years. So I think if I do one in our solar system, I'd probably go to like Planet X or Neptune.
excuse me, I would definitely go to Jupiter. I want to see what
Yeah.
I want to see what that
Facts.
Pentagon's about up there.
Facts. They say it's no, actually Saturn. I'd
Or is it
I wanna
Jupiter or
see-
Saturn? I think it's Saturn. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
no. Jupiter might have the Pentagon. I don't know.
No, it's Saturn. I was
Or
wrong.
the hexagon.
It's Saturn.
Yeah, nah, Saturn. I'd like to go there just to see the rings. That should be crazy as fuck.
Do you think you could walk on them, or are they made of gas?
No, it's like a bunch of rocks and shit.
You probably get all fucked up.
I don't know. With the Iron Man and shit, you never know.
If you had like an Iron Man suit, you can take into space.
I'm telling y'all, people are gonna call me crazy for years, but whenever they announce in like 3 years, for $4 million or maybe like $2 million or some shit, you could have one. I'm getting one. Facts.
It's an exoskeleton suit.
Facts. But do you have any songs that you would like to highlight from the year of your own that's been released?
Of Mayo?
Yes. The ones that are released.
Probably
Could we play it?
We could play Boring. I liked Boring.
Facts. Born's OG. OG dude.
That was good. That
Yo,
one was
Jesse.
really good. Did we
Is it ready?
did we ever perform that one? Or no? I think we were going
No, I
to.
don't
and
think we
never
have.
did. Okay.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that.
I'm trying to find this song at the moment. Technical difficulties. Whoa, my voice loud shit. Okay. Boring, yeah. I'm gonna need him to look this song up so he can find it, because I don't know exactly how to. Shouldn't be this hard to find.
Alright, let's get it. Yeah,
There we go. We
Hey.
can play the next song.
yeah, huh? Yeah.
There we go, it's on my phone.
What you need? Bitch, I'm way too fucking clean, coming black suede. Smoothest in the building with a black cape. But I ain't here to say these hoes what I'm on like the Dark Lord. Bitch, she wanna scream my name like a dark whore. Yeah, I'm talking horror, shit get gory. Wanna play a game, I ain't got time cause your shit boring. Tap into the studio, I showed up in a foreign. My broski popped a bottle as you watch the champagne pouring.
Can't wait till we're touring. I've been steady scoring, soaring. Bitch, I ain't about to talk if I ain't about to get some top.
Bitch, you better walk the walk. She said, great, don't drop
the walk. I'm about to walk it off. She said, what is that about? She ain't innocent, she ignorant, and she don't work the job, so who paid her rent? She said I'm a menace, no doubt. Been had a tab in my mouth.
Oh, yeah.
I've been blowing up south. And when I'm going up north, put the thing in her mouth. I just pushed another pound out my tongue. You don't know what I'm about. Hiroshima big boom like a mountain. Yeah, my dog, then I can't give a pound and face your face while you pouting. I keep it a buck like inflation ain't out here. Damn me honest, ain't no flopping. My dog can vouch here. Damn dog, these bitches inflating like how many bad bitches is out here.
Still got court to go to next week.
Can't wait to get in front of judge. Take a seat, kick up my feet like what's up. I'm Mad Max. This and that's that. Keep spreading love like a pimp with a pimp in disease. You can see by the way that I live. There's more than drugs in my jeans. I don't bleed how you bleed. It's in blood and it's in the jeans. Don't be rude to me. You ride with me. The bitch something that you come between. Bible me and rival me. Get fried with me and fly with me. Overseas and overnight. Over easy how you like. My third eye open every night. I see through the bullshit despite the way that these bitches act after they receive the pipe. No, we can't do overnight. You tired, bitch, and fuck your life. Tired and I'm wired at the same time every night. Hide in a kite. Fired in a firefly. Shooting up every motherfucker in sight. I've been tripping out. I'm alright. Bitch, you ain't alright. You out your mind. You off. You need to get
I
right.
spit that off the top of my head, so I don't remember any of it. So,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Everything. Let's get it.
You know, Captain. You know, fucking.
Captain the expert.
What's his name? What's the actor's fucking name? Johnny Depp. He's never
Johnny
watched one
Depp.
of his own movies.
Why is that?
He didn't really have an explanation.
There's another one.
A little bad Tatiana
is
with
just
the
a
audio.
classic vibe. This is just like
Yeah.
vibe.
Got a little bad bitch on my side. She my, yeah. I got a thick bitch, body yada yada. Now she twirling in a circle, got 'em asking about it. If it really serious, got 'em ask about it. Got them niggas round the way, really asking about it. And we got a corner for the task, really masterminded. Mistakes made me wish I stayed more close to this and paid attention. Not to mention, I still paid, just copped the new extension. Casey's ops wanna switch to extra shit, like some extras. Here's the extra bitch telling no I live expensive. Right before I buy the section, I done pop caps in the mouth. Sarah's house is sweet when I'm around. Paris in a sweet water fountains. New house in the mountains. No neighbors, no favors. Did it, never doubted. Been it, bitch, I'm bout it. Yeah, I got a thick bitch, body yada yada. Now she twirling in a circle, got 'em asking about it. If it really serious, got 'em ask about it. Got them niggas round the way, really asking about it. And we got a corner for the task, really masterminded. Mistakes made me wish I stayed more close to this and paid attention. Not to mention, I still paid, just copped the new extension. Casey's ops wanna switch to extra shit.
Jimmy Jones.
Jimmy Journey. Did we record that in your house?
What, this one?
What was that with? You said that was Corey.
Yeah, no, that was the ID Labs. 3HD.
I don't know if it's open yet, so I don't want to shout it out, but I fucking. Someone's working on something really big right now. Homie's working on something real big. We'll probably announce it next week.
God bless.
Something real big in Florida. Real
God
awesome,
bless.
real good. Blessings coming. Blessings in season.
Shout out Jimmy.
All I know is that I'm great. I've been trying to make a wave every day. I've been trying to set the pace, change locations. So, baby girl, please tell me why you playing? Why you playing? Hop on a plane, let's go change scenery. My life a movie, I'ma show you what it can be. I'm shooting HD. I hope that you see. This shit is like threes, Pee-wee. These niggas can't beat me, nah. Stuck in the little league, yeah. Rolling the thinnest leaf, but smoking the biggest tree. I'm a visionary, and this shit is looking scary. Diamonds shining like canaries. Take your time dissecting bars and rhymes, all while I'm misdirecting hoes that stay stuck on my mind. Shrooms walking dotted lines over all the line. I've been fried, but I'm cool in passing time. Got this ass bouncing by my side. True crime like we in LA. Bitch box like MMA. Pool in jacuzzi on the side. Larger size, double D's up on the ride. I'm tired of deciding, reading signs. I'm paying so I can recline and drink clear wine with a clear mind. Yeah, 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 hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Bitch, please stop playing all these games. Yeah, you left my heart filled with pain. What you did to me's a shame. I'm so glad I left that tunnel, yeah, yeah. Eat your pussy, get right under, yeah, yeah. Baby, tuck off them little underwear, yeah. She can't resist because I beat it good, yeah. She come right back because I treat her good. How you playing? Hop on a plane, let's go change scenery. My life a movie, I'ma show you what it can be. I'm shooting HD.
Did we play that one already?
I hope that you see. This shit is like threes, huh?
Try to remember your words.
Remember.
Yo, Cody.
Hey.
Okay.
Is he flipping us off?
Yeah, it's a fire.
Oh, it's fire. From here, it literally looks like one of them.
So you flipped me off,
Bright
Cody?
night, dark day, smoke right. Come through, roll split, get pipe. Regular mon, I'm back in this bitch. You know I'm controlling the mic. I'm trying to get a sack in this bitch. Like Tom Brady after the hype. And everything I track is rich. You see that I'm climbing new heights. Got some good game. Better say things. Better set the record straight. Record breaking. Watch me levitate. Ballin' 8. Infinity. Saints. Infantry with tanks. My pen been ashamed. Innovate. Renovate. Intake. Till I can't take. Bait. Till I don't wait.
I said don't. Great, Cody. Great, Cody.
Yeah, dude, Christmas was fucking great, bro.
Let us know how your Christmas was.
I follow form of the grades. Haters gonna hate. Bright night, dark day, smoke right. Come through, roll splits, get pipe. Regular mon, I'm back in this bitch. You know I'm controlling the mic. I'm trying to get a sack in this bitch. Like Tom Brady after the hype. And everything I track is rich. You see that I'm climbing new heights.
You don't make up for your sins in the church.
Damn, what the fuck's on my shit?
You do it in the streets. You do it at home.
Paint?
The rest is bullshit and you know it.
That sucks.
See, I've been swerving in and out, lane serving in and out. I'm dangerous, nerves and shots since early morning. Doing circles, pacing, natural, born killer. It's natural when I do it, baby. I'm a sworn killer. Doing circles, I'm doing circles, I'm doing circles. I'm a sworn killer. Iron stomach, eat you whore bitches. Show you raw, I ain't tripping, dog. I see visions on and off. Officially, some screw loose, deuce. Packed up with my sword off. I'm ripping you up like a sergeant serving, sipping bourbon. I'm out ripping versus tag teaming bitches with some bitches. It's the service, huh? Yeah, it's the service, huh? 747, taking flight, it's 47 club. Fuck dying 27. I'm here for forever love. I'm here for forever, bruh. All these raps that I compose while she sits and spins. Let me sit and roll. Hold me tipping, 4-4 and 6-4 in a 6-4. Cruising down the street, need I repeat what we some G's. Motherfucker, top shotter for the chowder. Make a thing go rada. On my mama, DMT and my Abdullah Oblongata. Baby, see this shit once before, but I'ma do it once again on my mama. On my mama, don't change the topic. I stay on topic. I see that shit, I gotta cop it. You say you got a gun, bitch, I got a rocket, huh? And if you get that bag, nigga, please don't drop it. Please don't fumble, I'm up and under. I'm keeping humble, cause these niggas tryna put me 6 feet under.
What?
I'm in the stallion, she in my stallion. But she ain't want a nigga back when people see me as a failure. Least of my words is a designer bag. I'm just trying to prove my spirit and live my life of class. I ain't worried about these niggas that just fake brag. They ain't got a house where all they worry about is ass. That's ass backwards, I always get the last laugh. You talking trash while you live your life on a trash bag. You can barely breathe, boy, you moving like an asthmat. Damn, I'm sick, yeah, I'm moving in a hazmat. Rig out what? Nigga, tell me who has that. I'm in the cut, I'm just waiting on the cash app. I ain't gon' front, put your mouth where your ass at. Shake that ass, baby, let me see you toss that.
Yo, Cody, that song's called
Has
Has
That.
That.
Yeah.
Has That. Type in GREGLAMONTT. Has That. It's the most recent single. Thank you for asking.
Yes,
Me
sir.
and Dude fucking doing the shit.
I think that was when we were in the studio, just me and you. Was it?
Yeah,
Alone, I
we
think?
was in France whenever we recorded this.
Yeah.
And it was great. Nah, facts. Imagine, we got to do some shit like that. Go to like Greece or something.
Yeah.
Or some Yay shit.
Didn't
Facts.
you and Sneeze record in a pavilion?
Yeah,
in Belverna?
We've recorded at a park. We've recorded in a car.
We should do that in
recorded
another
a
country.
classroom. Facts.
We
We
do it
could do
live.
like facts. We could do like a streaming where we're recording somewhere. Let's do it. Facts. 2025. A lot of shit to come. Do you have anything else you want to mention about 2025?
I'm working on that album. That album's coming, man.
Facts.
Can't wait for my birthday.
Facts.
4th of July is going to be lit as fuck. I'm looking forward to that already.
Hell yeah.
For those of you that are around the area of Perryopolis or Uniontown or Bell Vernon, in 4th of July, Beck's Pizza does a major event right on my street. We shut the
Great block party.
down. Major good block party.
Festival,
Shuttle buses,
damn near.
food.
It's a festival.
It's incredible.
Pop out.
Yeah, pop out. Come, bring your family. Bring
Facts.
everybody. Bring
Also,
your cousins.
I'd like to say anybody who's local or anybody who's a creative, period, if you want to work on something and you're like really ambitious and visionary, reach out. Like, comment. We'll find you. Let's stay connected. Let's stay growing. Let's not like try to.
Let's make
Like,
some music.
it's cool to have competition, but you also gotta have collaboration. So let's get busy. Let's do it. But yeah, great things to come. This is our last podcast of 2024. But make sure y'all tune in to Stash Spots tonight, 6, and Marley's interview tomorrow at 8. Every Saturday at 8, every Friday at 6, and for us, it's every Friday at 2.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for tuning in. That is Vision Talks. Peace.